To grade or not to grade, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the dings and scratches of a raw binder, or to take arms against a sea of surface scuffs, and by slabbing, end them.
Nice opening, Dad. But seriously, if anyone out there thinks grading is just for modern sports cards or flashy Pokemon, they need to look at the news that just dropped from Heritage Auctions this May.
Absolutely monumental, Ben. A 1977 Topps Star Wars Series 1, number 1, Luke Skywalker card, graded a PSA Gem Mint 10. In essence, Luke Skywalker's rookie card just shattered the universe by selling for $687,500 US. That's nearly 1.1 million Aussie dollars for a pop culture piece from yesteryear. And for those of you who don't know what card I'm talking about, it's this one, right here.
It's insane that originally came out over 49 years ago with a brittle stick of pink bubblegum. How does a vintage pop culture card reach the price of a luxury house?
It's the ultimate lesson in vintage conditioning sensitivity, Ben. Over 4,600 copies of that Luke card have been sent to PSA over the decades, but only 9 have ever been awarded a Gem Mint 10. Those bright blue cardboard borders from 1977 chip if you even look at them the wrong way. Today in the lab, we're looking at the economics and the emotion of the slab. We're going to help you decide when a card is an investment to be immortalised, like Luke Skywalker, and when it's a family treasure that belongs right at home in a binder.
So Luke Skywalker card proves that the data and rarity rule the vintage market. But what about modern sports? I see people rushing to grade rookie cards the absolute second they are pulled.
The instant rookie hype. This is a massive trap for collectors looking to add value. People spec grade a rookie because of current hype, completely forgetting about longevity and stardom. In sports, an injury or a bad season can instantly erase a player's market value. If you spend $30 slabbing a rookie who isn't even in the league in 3 years, you've lost your investment.
So a vintage card from yesteryear has already proven its historical importance, but a modern rookie is a total gamble.
Exactly. True legend status takes time. Buyers pay a premium for PSA 10 data because it mathematically proves a card's scarcity over decades. Data creates confidence, and confidence creates values. We also need to remember Star Wars is a pop culture juggernaut, so not all vintage cards are going to give you the windfall either. So always do your research.
Okay, so vintage pop culture has its legends, and modern sports rookie are a gamble. But what about TCGs, Dad? Pokemon and Magic, the Gathering, feel like a completely different beast altogether.
They are a different beast, Ben, because TCGs aren't just about nostalgia. They are global cultural juggernauts. And if you think that Luke Skywalker card was a moonshot, look at just what happened in February with Logan Paul's Ultimate Pokemon card.
Oh, the Pikachu illustrator. The one he wore on a diamond chain to WrestleMania.
That's the one. He put his perfect PSA Gem Mint 10 copy up for auction, and it closed at a mind-boggling $16.49 million US. It officially became the most expensive trading card ever sold at auction.
$16 million for a single Pokemon card. That is pure insanity.
It shows you the raw power of slabbing the TCG world. There are about 41 copies of that card known to exist. A lower grade copy is still worth a small fortune. But because this specific one is the only perfect PSA Gem Mint 10 in the entire world, slabbing it literally added millions of dollars to its value. It turns a collectible card into a legitimate, high-end alternative asset class.
So for TCG giants like Pokemon and MTG, getting that perfect 10 label isn't just about protecting the cardboard. It completely redefines what the card is worth.
Exactly. But remember, that's the ultra high-end grail market. For everyday collectors navigating modern sets, the landscape is a bit more of a minefield.
But check out the checklist of Select's 2026 Footy Star stat between the base cards, the luminous inserts, the Mercury parallels, and the Octane die cards. There are over 1,000 unique cards to collect this year alone.
And this is the modern trap. If you try to grade a whole master set of over 1,000 cards, you're looking at tens of thousands of dollars in grading fees. If you're grading the flip, you have to be a selective surgeon.
So what's the rule for the lab?
Follow the rule of numbered cards. The 2026 Select Rewind Neutron is strictly numbered to only 30. This is a prime candidate to slab, but a standard insert found in every third pack, there'll be tens of thousands of those in Gem Mint 10s. Because modern printing is so precise, keep the common inserts raw and slab the ultra rare chases.
So if I find a numbered card, it's an automatic slab.
Not so fast. It also heavily depends on the player you pull. Slabbing a low numbered card of a player who might not have the stellar career everyone predicted just pulls you right back into that rookie card hype trap. You need the scarcity and the player performance to hold value.
Right, choose the stars. What about the serial numbers themselves? Does the actual number on the back matter?
Massively. In the collector world, the alpha and the omega hold a much greater value than all the numbers in between. The alpha card is the number 1 out of 30, and the omega is the final card, say 30 out of 30. Collectors will pay a massive premium for those bookends. The same exact math applies to modern pop culture cards, non-sports and entertainment sets. Pulling a one of one, a hand-drawn sketch card, or even an on-card signature from a well-known comic book creator or legendary celebrity is where the real gold is hidden.
But our channel isn't just for the hardcore investors looking to turn a quick buck. What about the mums, dads, and the kids who are just in the hobby for fun and family time? What if I want to slab a card that isn't worth hundreds of dollars?
Ben, that's the most important point of this entire episode. Don't ever let anyone else tell you what to slab and what not to. If you are an everyday folk who collects cards simply because you enjoy the hobby, the market value really doesn't matter. If you want to permanently preserve and protect a special card, slab it. If you want to put a permanent case on your favourite player, a beautiful anime character, or a card that you and your son pulled on a rainy Saturday afternoon, then you go ahead and slab it.
So a slab can just be the ultimate shield for a memory.
Exactly. For the cards that don't go into the slab, we still use the lab's 3-layer defense to keep them mint at home. The loose-fitting penny sleeve, essentially for every single card to prevent surface scratches. The top loader, for those mini chases you love and want to display on a shelf. And then the zipped binder. Stay far away from ring binders because they cause ring dings on the inner edges. A high-quality, side-loading zipped binder keeps your memory safe, pristine, and easy to flip through together.
If we want that population data or that professional protection, do Australian families have to ship their cards all the way to America and wait months?
Well, we actually have some breaking news on an update from our Big Four audit. Carlo from PCG, Premier Card Grading, reached out to the lab with some huge news. Their population report is officially live and searchable right now.
No way. An Aussie grader with a live pop report.
Yes, you can jump onto the PCG database today, type in a certification number, and see the exact numbers for your cards. Now, while ARC, TCG, and Alpha are still actively building and designing their infrastructure behind the scenes, PCG has officially fired the first shot. This is a massive win for transparency in the Australian market. It means our local tens are finally getting the data-backed weight they deserve right here in our backyard. Let's do a quick forensic test on the bench. These 2026 Luminous cards are printed on thicker 55-point board and come with a clear protective film. Do you peel it for grading or keep it on?
It's a tough choice. The film keeps it safe, but graders usually want to see the actual surface.
Here's the lab verdict. If it's for your PC, leave the film on for maximum protection. If you're chasing a Gem Mint 10 to sell, most graders prefer you peel it off so they can inspect the silver non-scratch board underneath for micro defects. So, to grade or not to grade? The lab's conclusion is simple. If you're looking for market value, look at historical vintage, target the low-numbered chasers, and let those modern rookies prove their stardom first.
But if you're collecting for the pure joy of it, slap whatever makes you happy, put the rest in a premium binder, and just enjoy the hobby as a family.
Because at the end of the day, the hobby isn't just about the number on the plastic label. It's about the memories made right here at the bench. But always do your homework. Check out that live PCG pop report, and we'll see you in the next analysis.
Keep hunting.